Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I would like to thank everybody that subscribed. We are at 136 subscribers as of now. As of, what time is it? 3:21 on June 6th. We are at 136 subscribers. And I would like to thank everybody that subscribed because that means y'all supporting me. Like, it's just so cute seeing my little channel grow and grow. So I just look forward to all those new subscriber icons that come across my phone screen, and every time that a new subscriber comes, I share with my honey. I'm like, baby, a new subscriber. She's like, good job, baby. I'm so happy for you. So it's so exciting. I just want to thank everybody that already subscribed. So just welcome to my channel for all of those that already subscribed and seen my other video, and welcome to the people that just popping in. You know, if you haven't done already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you can get notifications every time I upload. Today's video is going to be on this soft, natural, everyday look that you can do. Definitely achievable, beginner friendly, definitely. I use literally 2 eyeshadow, one for my crease and one for my lid, and that was it. Very, very easy. And I just went in with a nude lip, something soft, you know. I wasn't gonna do too much, and I did a gloss, and of course I had some papping highlight, because you know, my highlight would never be natural. It will always be extraterrestrial. There's no such thing as natural highlight. Like, that's like saying, there's just no saying. There's no such thing as a natural highlight, okay? So my highlight is always gonna be extraterrestrial. It's always gonna look greasy on my top of my cheek. It's always gonna look shimmery and shiny. I might throw some glitter on there too, but yes, my highlight is popping. So if you like this look and you want to know how to achieve this easy go, everyday go to work, office, corporate America, don't matter where you work, you can wear this look anywhere. Judge Judy can wear this look. Keep watching. We're doing a 30-minute, like a quick look. I like starting with my foundation first. So when I'm doing like an on-the-go look, and I'm not doing anything very detailed or something that's gonna cause so much fallout, I do my whole foundation routine first. So that's what we're gonna start off with. And I'm not always gonna do like my full foundation on here, maybe. If y'all like that, let me know. This is my tried and true. I love this foundation. It's the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof. And when I tell you this baby stands by its name, when I say waterproof, Nourishing Waterproof, it's a very satin finish, so it doesn't dry you out. It doesn't dry down matte like Studio Fix Fluid. It's a satin finish, but it is full coverage. This is foundation mixed with concealer, so it's going to give you that full coverage but still look like your skin. This is what I wear. This is what I've been wearing since I started at MAC, and I've been working at MAC for 2 years. This is, I do not wear anything else. Bomb. So I just put like a 1/4 size on my pan, and I'm going to use, of course, my Marc Jacob Phase 2 brush. I love this brush. I want to try the new ones because I know he did come out with a new one. And what I love about this foundation, you do not have to color correct. So if you have dark marks, you do not have to color correct because it is so, look at that. Look at that. Baby. It colors and it looks like my skin. Like, for concealer, we're gonna be doing Makeup Revolution. This is a bomb concealer. It is very full coverage and it is great. It definitely mimics Shape Tape. Going to use my Real Technique blending sponge. I love these sponges. I love them. As you can see, I do, oh, it's not in camera, but I love these sponges. I bought a 5-pack and I'm trying to get my hands on the, I think it's a 20-pack or a 17-pack, I don't know. But it's like a big container of these sponges, and these are just amazing. I used to buy beauty blenders religiously. I didn't mind spending that $20, it was okay. But these are more affordable and they're only $5, and they blend way better than a beauty blender. I love these. And it has a slanted edge, so when I do my contour, it's bomb. I just love this brush, this sponge. I always blend under my eyes last because when it dries and sets, you're gonna get the most coverage. So if you're trying to get that coverage under your eyes, make sure you blend that last so it can dry down a little. And if it dries down too much to the point where you can't blend it, you can just spray some setting spray.
They don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Back up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Can't you see there's no other girl above you? What a wicked way to treat the boy that loves you. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. You know what it is, can we?
I'm gonna go in with a contour, and I personally love a warm contour, so that means it has a red undertone. So all of my contours are always red. My LA Pro girl, and I love that. I love that it has a brush on the end. Anything with brushes, they just make it so much easier. So I put it right in the hollow of my cheek. Literally follow, I don't know what this little tiny part of your ear is called, but I always say apply your contour right aligned with this. So depending on how your face shapes, of course. So I always tell people that, like a good little tip. Because you sometimes like, do I place it higher or lower? But if you have a high cheekbone, just go by your cheekbone. Like right in the hollow, you can feel when you have a dip in your under your cheekbone. That's where you place your contour. Now we're going to use the same sponge but the opposite side to blend this bitch out. Blend that bitch out. And it's going to add definition to your face. So anything darker is going to bring that area in. Anything lighter is going to push that area out.
Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. So down, they don't love you like I love you. You know what it is, can we back up in this thing?
Right now we're going to go in with banana powder, and we're going to set all the areas that we applied our concealer. So everywhere that you highlighted, you want to quickly set that because you don't want it to crease under your eyes. So as soon as I blend that out, I go ahead and set it. Now with my favorite powder, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark, I'm going to set the rest of my face. So I like using this with a fluffy Real Technique powder brush. I got this for like $12, so just press that. So you don't want to drag it just yet because it's still wet and you don't want to disturb your product. So smooth, you want everything to be smooth, so I just press it in. So just bounce it on your face like you bounce your sponge. So you can even go over your highlight with the powder. I powder my neck too because you know I have little neck rolls and shit. To bronze my face, this is my favorite bronzer. Like, it is a red bronzer. I love anything warm and it looks so beautiful. Like, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. So Sunpower. And I'm gonna see if I can find any other type of red tone bronzers to see affordable ones because these are $32. No, they're $34. So moving on to brows, we're going to use the MAC Great Brows. I have the shade Spike, and it comes with 3 shades. You can see the 3 shades. The bottom is the darkest, the middle is about the same color as the Spike pencil, and then you have a brow highlight. So I love using this to just feather in my brows and fill them in and outline because I go in with a pomade also, and this is the MAC Dip Down in the color True Brunette. I love these two for my brows. I've been using the pencil, but I just love a pomade. I love a pomade. You just, like, a pomade is just so much clean and crisp. So for my brush, I'm using a MAC 266 angle brush. They said these are actually a liner brush, but no. I will use this as my eyebrow brush because it is bomb and it is big. I like how big the actual brush, the bristles are. All right, so we up close and personal a little bit. So before you begin on your brows, you want to use a spoolie to comb all your hair together, just so when you're filling it in, you can see the placement of all your hair. So I will do a detailed eyebrow video before this video. I'm just gonna go zoom on in and go off camera and fill in my brows, and I'll be right back. Now we have our brows filled. Like, you see how like boring these brows look? Like they crispy, but they're just like we need to take a step further. I love this brush. This is a Real Technique Definer Detailed Concealer Brush, and it is so tiny that it gets right up under my brows, and it's amazing. And to conceal, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC42. I love this concealer because it is a yellow undertone and it gives the perfect brow highlight without it being too dramatic. So I'm just going to place that under my eye. And I don't start directly under my brow. I place a little bit product a little bit beneath where I'm going to conceal up to, and then I go, because you don't want to sit all that product that's on your brush right under your eyebrow. And just take your time. If you're gonna half step it, I mean, of course if you're learning it's not gonna be perfect, but if you know what you're doing, you're just gonna rush it, just skip it, just go like this with a softer brow. But I am extra is my middle name, so my last name start with EX and extra start with EX, so you know extra is Zancy. That's me. Because I already have my foundation and powder on my face, I'm not going to bring out my concealer like I usually do. I'm going to just bring it out just at the end of my brow, and I'm going to pull it down. I just feel like this routine, it just goes quicker. Now that I apply my concealer, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetic Blending Concealer Brush. It's the number 203. And I love blending out my concealer with a dual fiber because it gives you just a smooth finish. So I'm trying not to take my concealer out because I have powder on. So I'm just gonna blend it inward because you don't want to pull so much of that out because you don't want your powder to get patchy. So just keep pushing. Don't sweep so hard, but bounce because you want to push it in. And then right in the front, you're gonna fade that out. And I just wipe my brush on my little brush towel and very softly, and I'm just gonna just push that a little bit in the middle. Yeah. Now that we have this all blended down, I'm just gonna go with my same setting powder with the same brush, and I'm just gonna set my eye. I'm not gonna put too much on the brush because you don't want to add too much, because you still want to see the pigment of your eyeshadow, so you don't want to set it like you're setting under your eye, but you just want to set it enough that you can go over with eyeshadow. As I said, we're going to go in with eyeshadow, and I'm only using 2 shades, but I'm going to add depth with different brushes. So you can still use like 1 shade and it will look like you use 2 shades. It's only because of the brush. If you use a big fluffy one, it's going to blow out the eyeshadow, but if you use a very dense brush, is going to define that area that you apply eyeshadow. So it's just like you just got to know your brushes. So I'm just going to go in with this soft red brown color, and this, they don't have names, it just has numbers, and I'll put everything in the description box. Like, this is such a pretty color. I'm going to use a Morphe 575 brush. This is a fluffy blending brush on with my Laura Mercier Impulse Illuminator. It is amazing. I love this highlighter, and this is the hand mirror that I'm always using because it has a huge mirror, and the color is so pretty. At the high point of my brow, because that's where I want the light to hit it and it reflect. Tap it, and if you have fallout on your brush, you can just tap it out. Like, you can see the fallout falls out. But I kind of like working with fallout because the way I blend and the way I apply the shadow, it doesn't fall out too much. So I just push it into where I want that shade applied, and I'm going to go back and forth. And I'm not going to add any more eyeshadow until I feel like this is blended down how I want it. Make sure you are blending. Like, too much blending is never enough. No, okay, well, I don't want you blending just this shade for 2 hours. No, that's excessive. But if you think you blend too much, blend for 30 seconds more. Now I'm going to use my Morphe R34 brush, and I'm going to use that same shade, but because this is a denser brush, it's going to make it look darker. So you can see how deep it looks, but it's the same eyeshadow. So this is all one eyeshadow, but it's the brush that makes it look different. So this is literally all for my eyeshadow look. Like, I'm not going to add any more shades. I'm not going to add any more. I might blend it down a little bit more, but I only use one shadow, but because I use a different brush, it's gonna look different. For my lid shade, I'm going to use MAC All That Glitters. It's a pretty frost eyeshadow. It's really pretty. Very neutral color. Could definitely wear this to work. I just put that all over the lid, and I'm going to go back in with that brush. And I typically won't dip in again. I'll just use what's on the brush, and then if I do need more, or if I do need to blend out some more, I'll dip my brush back in. Apply your glue onto your lash. Let it get tacky for about 30 seconds. Your hand mirror is your best friend. Just look down and put it right on your lash line and sit it there. It's not going to move, it's not going to slide. That's it. So that's how you know when your glue is dry and ready to put on, just like that. Of course, if you have smaller eyes, you have to measure and cut your lash. But I have, I guess, the standard false lash eye shape because I never cut my lashes.
If I go get these bottles, we go alcohol and tank. Cause I know what you want, but you're not gonna get it. That's enough for sure. Got you vibing with me.
This is just me pressing the brush. I'm not even. Fix Plus. You want to look like you're sweating, okay? Going in with MAC's Cork Lip Liner. And then I only overline my Cupid's bow, because if you overline your whole entire lip, it's gonna look unnatural. So if you're just trying to make certain parts of your lips fuller, so you wanna make the Cupid's bow area fuller, but once you go down, you wanna keep that natural. It's gonna look animated and it's not gonna look. Now that's what you wanna go for, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you found it informational. I hope there was something in this video that you can take away and apply it to your everyday makeup routine, because I mean, at the end of the day, I want to teach someone how to do something better in their makeup routine. Everyone learns at a different pace, and everyone learns in a different way. Everybody that does watch me and does know me, they know I love teaching people about makeup. Like when I was at MAC, I love sitting people down and teaching them, and so they can get an understanding exactly how to apply their makeup. So I really hope you took something informational away from this video. If you like this video, please be sure to give a thumbs up, like, rate, subscribe, share, whatever it is to show your girl some support. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you in the next tutorial. And if you're not, follow my Instagram and my Snapchat. I'm lit on those.